Hello everyone, this is Priyanka. Welcome to my channel Priyanka's IT School. Today I'm going to show you how to install Appium on Windows machine. Okay, so again for mobile application testing, we need to understand Appium setup. So guys, Appium tool and its complete script writing process is totally like it's very easy. Only the point is setup needs some extra time. So in this video, I'm going to explain you how to set up Appium on a Windows platform. So first of all, what is Appium? Appium is one of the very popular mobile application testing tool. It's an open source tool and we can automate native, hybrid and mobile web applications using Appium. Latest version of Appium is 2. So Appium latest version, like how to make some changes on the setup part, right? It's important to know for us. So yes, let me share the screen and let me explain you the step. Very first, guys, internally, the Appium is developed as a Node.js server. So we have to first install Node on a machine. The basic requirement we need, like first of all, you should have a JDK on your machine. Along with the JDK, you should install first Node.js. Then, guys, Appium is comprises with multiple component. Okay. First is we need a server to be installed on a machine. Along with the server, like using Appium tool, you guys are able to automate your Windows, not Windows, we can say Android application and the iOS application. So for that, we are using separate framework. Like for Android application, we'll be using UI Automator 2. So on Windows platform, you are able to install Appium, and after installation, you are able to test only Android application using the framework UI Automator 2. So I will be covering how to install that driver UI Automator 2 on a machine. Along with the driver, we need to install this Appium inspector. So what is the purpose of Appium inspector? Like in web automation, we use simple inspection window, or we use selector hub to locate the element, right? Similarly, in Appium, we have a Appium inspector available through which you guys are able to locate mobile locators. Okay, so mobile element we are able to identify, the locator part we are able to simple get with the help of inspector. So I will be explaining to you in this video how to install mobile that Appium inspector. The next part is we need to install Android Studio on a machine. So basically, what is the purpose of Android Studio? See, using Appium, you can test live applications. Like you can directly connect your mobile device to the machine and you are able to test that application directly. But somewhere what we use emulators and the simulators. These are nothing but the virtual devices. So guys, while testing the Android application, for Android application, we can use emulators. So we need Android Studio to just launch emulator, that's our virtual device, through which also we can open any mobile application and we guys are able to test it. So guys, Android Studio, it is a software, it is a ID we can say, which is used by the developer to develop Android application. But as a tester, we'll be using Android Studio just to launch a emulator. So we need Android Studio to be installed on a machine. Then I will be showing you how to set up Java and Android variable on your local machine. And based on this, you will be able to complete your installation setup. So process is quite lengthy, but let's follow step by step each and every process. So very first, again, I'm taking the help of my student because on my machine, already the setup is ready. So I will be explaining you each and every step through my student system. So please follow the step and do install Appium on an Android, or let's say on a Windows platform, and through which you are able to test Android application. So now, yes, you can share your screen, Ketki, so that I can continue with the step. Let me, yes, okay. So Ketki, the first step is we need to install simple Node.js on a machine. So you can open your command prompt. So everybody just first check whether you have already Node installed on your machine. If it is already there, no need to install it again. So just write one command, node Here you can write node space v. This command, yes, -v. This command explains you which version is available on your machine. So guys, you can see that node is not recognized as an internal or external command, right? That means on this machine, node is not available. So we have to install the Node.js. So very first, what you need to do, you need to open the site. Okay, just you can search on Google, download Node.js. Just open a browser again. Yes, and here you can search for download Node.js. Yes, click on it. And you can see you are getting the official website node.js. You can click on that link. Okay. So everybody just focus. When you open this Node.js, you are able to see that as per your platform, you guys are able to install Node.js on your machine. What the step you need to do? You need to just click on that. First we can say option is there, Windows installer, and there is a MSI file available, right? Yes. So you have like whatever platform it is, according to that you can click. Otherwise, you can click on that image. It will start downloading directly. So Ketki, just click on that Windows installer image, which is available in green color. Yes, do click on that. Okay, now you can see everybody. The Node.js is simply downloaded first. Ketki, you can directly double click on that MSI file. Okay, so everybody just have a look. When you double click on that particular MSI file, Node.js wizard will open, right? It's a setup window. Here we are going to follow certain step and you'll be able to ready with your node setup. So just click on that next option. Then you can accept the agreement. Check the checkbox, accept agreement. Then you can click on next. Here you can see you are getting the path where the Node.js will internally install. So now you can just go to next. No need to change the path. Okay, by default, it is giving you the setup. Just click on next. Right? Here again, it will ask you, do you want to install any specific tool, or automatically the necessary tool need to be installed, right? So no need to select anything, because whatever we need, we'll be installing manually. Okay, so just click on next now. Finally, you will get this option install. Click on install to install Node.js. And now we have to wait, right? This Node.js need to be installed properly. So after successfully installing Node.js, you'll be getting this last window and it will ask you to click on finish. So guys, your Node.js has been installed successfully. Just click on finish. Perfect. Now, how you guys are going to confirm whether Node is properly installed or not? Again, you need to go to the command prompt. Yes. Previously, you were getting that, yes, Node is not recognized as a command, right? Internal, external command. Now you have to write the same command again. Node hyphen version. Correct. Okay, again, it is showing you the same. Can you close this and can you open it again? Open just command prompt one more time. Yes, can you try again? Node space version. Hit enter key. Perfect. Now you can see on your machine, you are able to see that Node version 20.10.0. It is simply installed. So guys, after Node, we need to install, the particular npm package. What is npm? It's a Node package manager. Okay, so you can check that. By default, what will happen? You don't need to install it separately. When you install Node.js, you'll be able to see npm package also. So just to check which Node package manager you are having on your machine, write one more command. Just write npm m, not n. It's a node package manager. Okay, npm space again -v. So this package manager you will get automatically. Okay, once you install Node, you will be getting this automatically. So just hit enter key and check which version is available on your machine. Perfect. So now you are having Node package manager 10.2.3, right? So after this, what we need to do, guys? Now Node is installed. Now we can simply install Appium server, right? As I told you, Appium is one of the Node.js server. So to install Appium server, you need to write one command. So Appium installation we are able to do with the help of npm only. Okay, Node package manager only. So you just need to write a command npm space install. Yes. Then you can again give space -g, again space. You need to write Appium. Yes. And you can just get the stable version. You can just write @ along with Appium. Just write @ next. Okay. Now you can hit enter key. So guys, this step will simply start installing Appium server on your machine. So just wait, let this complete. It will also take some time, and after that, you'll be able to see the installation step. So just have wait. Now you can see once the Appium server get properly installed, you'll be able to see this kind of logs. Okay. So it is simply defined that added 497 packages in 1 minute. 63 packages are looking for the funding, and you are getting some information about NPM notice. So here you can see you have to run this particular command for update your NPM, but which is not required. We can take that latest NPM, whatever it is available on your machine. So no need to change anything here. Let's confirm that is it really Appium install on a machine. So you can just write one command, Appium, just to confirm version. Okay, you can write a command, Appium space -v, and then hit enter key. Perfect. So you can see, guys, Appium 2.0.1, this particular server is properly installed on a machine. Now, guys, let me show you how you guys are able to simply start the server and how to stop the server. Okay. So just to start the server, because while mobile application testing, the first step, your server need to be start. Okay. So that's the reason we have to write only one single command, that is Appium, to start the server. So just write Appium and hit enter key. And just wait. Yes. Now you can see. Again, it is asking you to allow public and private network access to this app. You can simply cancel this window, not required. Fine. And here you can check that. Can you just little bit scroll up that command prompt? No, 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 no. Just take it down, 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 down. Yes. And just page, you can set up the page little bit on the top. Fine, fine, fine. No issues, no issues. Ketki, just okay. That's okay. So here you can see, guys, I'm getting that option, okay, that I'm just getting the information. So welcome to Appium server and the version you are able to see. Here you can see that Appium is a server, okay, which simply provides or simply we can say throws the a REST API, what right for the interface, or this is the interface which is available for the the services. Like you are able to test but which particular we have to first create a session, right? So for that purpose, we need a REST API, simple request. So we have here Appium REST HTTP interface listener, which is started on this particular port number 4723. And this is your server address. So tomorrow, if whenever you want to start the session with the Appium server, you need to use this URL address for your automation. Okay. And currently you can see what the information I'm getting here. At the last statement, I'm getting that no drivers have been installed. As I told you, in Appium, drivers previously it was like by default you are able to see, or like when you install Appium by default down, it get downloaded. But now there is a latest update. We have to download separately driver file for this Appium. So for this reason, currently you can see this is the step through which you guys are able to simple start the server. So server is already started. Now what we have to do to very first to download all the driver, whatever it is required, you have to stop this server, right? For that reason, just follow one shortcut key. Use like you can press from the keyboard Control plus C. Just simple press Control plus C. Yes. Now you can see what the message you are getting at the bottom. Can you scroll down? Okay, so you can see that when you follow Control plus C, you guys are able to see that server got stopped and you are just getting this kind of, a simple log. Now guys, just to confirm where exactly Appium get installed, you can write a command where Appium. Just write where, WHERE, right, space Appium. So it will just show you the path where exactly Appium get installed on a machine. And here you can see this is the path you are getting, right? So under app data, you'll be able to see that Appium get installed. Okay, so we will see this path later while set up the Java path and Android setup path. Okay, so now Appium is successfully installed on a machine. But now it is time to install required driver. As I told you, through Android, like through Windows platform, you are able to test only Android application. And for that reason, first of all, let's check how many drivers are supported for the Appium. So you can just write here one command, Appium space driver space list. This command will simply, give you the list of the driver which is available in the, which is supported to the Appium. Okay, so now you can see you are getting a complete list. UI automated to XUI test, which is we generally use for iOS application testing, Mac to Espresso, Safari, Kiko, and Chromium. And you can see behind that you are getting that simple not install as a status. So guys, these are the listing drivers available for Appium. But through this Windows platform, I will be covering how to install, how to automate any Android application. For that, we need only UI Automator 2 framework. So for that, you need to write one more command. Just write Appium space driver space install and just write that framework name as it is, UI Automator 2. And then you can hit the enter key. So it will also take the time and it will start installing. Now you can see it has already started installing that UI Automated 2 on a machine. So just wait. Perfect. Now you can see Appium, that UI Automated 2 driver is also successfully installed on this machine, right? So you can see automation name is a UI Automated 2 and the platform name which it support, that's a Android. And here guys, the basic setup is completed. So we have we are ready with Appium server. We are ready with the driver. And now it is time to install the Appium inspector. Okay. So now you can, this installation part is completed. So you can directly close this command prompt. Okay. Now just to install Appium Inspector on a machine, you can open a new tab and just copy that particular URL address in this particular new tab, which I have shared. So that is github.com Appium Inspector. Okay, so you can just use this particular URL, guys, and you can paste it in the tab. And then you can open that particular page. It's a GitHub page. You need to separately download this Appium Inspector. Now you can, close that download window, Ketki. Okay. Now you can see, guys, on this page, you'll be getting some detail about this Appium Inspector. Basically, it's a GUI inspector for mobile application, right? And how to install. So just scroll down little bit this page. And there you can see releases option available. Under that, you are able to see, okay, just wait. Get a little bit top. Yeah. At the right hand side, you are able to see releases, right? And there are 30 plus releases available. So just click on releases. Okay. When you click on the releases, you are able to see the latest version which is available, right? Just little bit scroll down. And in this version, you'll be able to see some details also, like new contributors and the changes, whatever it is, right? And then you can little bit scroll down. And here, these are the executable files that we need. Okay, little bit scroll down. Okay. So these are the executable files which are available. Now guys, whenever you want to install Appium Inspector on a Mac, you can directly use this DMG file. But now you are installing this Appium server or Appium Inspector, not server, Appium Inspector on this Windows. So you can directly click on this executable file. Here you can see that Appium Inspector Windows 2312.0 x64.exe. Yes, x64.exe. Correct. Just click on that. So it gets start downloading, right? So just wait. So it is directly executable file. So you can, after downloading it, you can directly double click on it and it will start the installation process. Okay. Okay, so I'm just getting that isn't commonly downloaded. Make sure you trust the Appium. Okay, if you're getting any option, please trust it. Okay, so at this step, if you're getting this, make sure that you trust Appium. Just click on that three dots. And then you can use the keep option. Click on keep. Then finally, if you're still getting that, make sure that you trust on Appium Inspector window, right? So just go to show less, show more option, and then you can click on keep anyway. So whatever file it is, you need to keep it first. And then you can open your download from the system, like your file system. And here you can see, guys, this is how the Appium Inspector.exe file is downloaded successfully. Now you can just double click on that, okay, to start installation. So again, if you are getting that, do you really want to install this app on your machine? Please allow that installation. So once you double click, here you can see this option will open, Appium Inspector setup window will open. So yes, you can just click on install. Okay, and after installation, you may get this option, okay, that this software do you want to allow it on your machine? So please allow that access. Finally, you can see completing Appium Inspector setup. Now you can just click on finish. Yes, click on finish. Allow the access, click on finish. And then you can close that downloaded downloads window also. Yeah, you can close this window. So guys, you can see your Appium inspector is successfully installed and now it is trying to open. Okay, so just observe that window. Can you open that window, Ketki? Yes, here you can see that. This is your Appium inspector, guys. Okay. So in this Appium inspector, first we need to set up some capabilities. Once you set up the capability, then it will start the session. And whatever you have open in your device, that you are able to open in the Appium inspector. Okay. So how to use Appium inspector, I will cover later. So this is a one more component we need and we have successfully installed on a machine. For now, you can close this window. So after Appium Inspector Kit install, you can see on the desktop, you are able to observe that Appium Inspector icon is there, right? And whenever you want to open Inspector, you need to open this Inspector separately, okay? Only by double clicking on that. So perfect, guys. We have completed server installation, driver installation, Appium Inspector installation. Now it is time to install Android Studio. So you can use this link, developer.android.com. You can open it in new tab. So yes, Keki, you can just copy that link and open it in new tab. And now guys, again, a lengthy process. You have to install properly Android Studio. So we'll be using Android Studio only for the, what we can say testing purpose. Okay, just to launch a emulator. Fine. So you can see whenever you simply open this page, you'll be able to see this option, Android Studio. And there is a direct download option available, download Android Studio. And this is Hedgehog. This is a file. You can directly click on it. So this is a latest version available. And just scroll down this page and you can check that. I think it is accept. It will ask you to accept the agreement. So just come down. Yes. And just agree the terms and condition. And perfect. You can click on download Android Studio for Windows. And now guys, please have some patience because this will also take some time to download. Sometimes for download also, it will take some time. So kindly wait. Okay. So after installing that, after downloading that Android Studio file, you'll be getting that .exe file. Okay. So you can just double click on that and yes, let's start the installation process. So just double click on that file. Okay, so when you double click on that particular exe file, can you just open that window again, Ketki? Yes, it will ask you to allow the particular software and after that you are able to see this welcome window, okay? So welcome to Android Studio setup. Just to click on next. And no need to change anything here. Just click on next. Okay, so this is your path. Click on next. Finally, it will ask you to just click on install, right? So yes, you can just click on install. Right. Now it will start the extracting all the required file and just wait, let this complete. Okay, so you can see that after installation completed successfully, you will be able to see this window. Now you can click on next. Finally, click on finish. So Android Studio also installed successfully, but now again we need to create a project so that we are able to, simple start emulator. So let me continue with that step also. So what you have to do, just open that Android Studio again. Can you see at the bottom? I can see that window is open. Yes. So it is asking you import Android Studio setup, config and installation directory, or do not import setting. Just click on OK. Finally, yes, it is installation is completed. Now you can see this is the main page you are getting. Okay. So currently it is asking you that some information do you want to send or statistics. Just click on don't send. Fine. Let them complete their process. Okay. So after processing these two steps, guys, you can see this is a welcome window you are getting. Now this is again important task. So just click on next here. Here you can simply choose custom setup. So we have standard and we have a custom setup, right? We are going to select the custom setup. Just click on next. And then here you can see by default, this Android SDK is available. SDK is a software development kit. And you can see you are getting that SDK location. This is a location where the SDK is installed successfully in your machine. Okay. And now you can just click on next. There is a next option available just to click on next. Again, it is asking you to installing Android emulator hypervisor driver. Just click on next. Finally, you can see these are the information, right? This is information also. It is important. So basic Android emulator, the particular memory and everything, it is available here, right? Just to click on next. No need to update, no need to change anything. And this is the one more interesting step. What you need to do, whatever the license are there, we need to accept it. So firstly, you can see by default Android SDK license is selected. Do accept it. Okay. So only accepting one license, you'll be not able to continue with the next step. So you have to click on Android SDK, the second license, ARM. You can see ARM DBT license. Click on it and just to accept it. And finally, you can see after accepting this both license. So maybe in your case, you might get 2 or 3 license. Whatever it is, you can accept each and every license and then only you can click on finish. So now you can click on finish option. Now guys, it will start downloading that particular, emulator requirements. And then again, you have to wait here, okay, because this process also takes some time. Okay, so guys, this installation process almost it will take 10-15 minutes. Okay, and after that, finally, you will get this option that downloading component and you just need to click on finish button. Okay, after this, you'll be getting this window, right? We are going to first create a new project and this is only one-time setup. Okay, only for this mobile application testing. Just click on new project. And here you can see by default empty activity is selected. So can you just click on empty activity? Yes. Yeah, you have to click on that and you have to go to next. Select empty activity and click on next. Fine. Here, if you want, you can change the name. Currently, let's keep as it is, my application. You are just getting some information. Okay, the build configuration language, which is internally used, that's a Kotlin. And you can see minimum SDK requirement, right? And the location where this application or project gets simply stored. So as it is, we can keep this information and just click on finish. So finally, your project is ready. And now what exactly we need to do it is, we need to start this Appium. Okay, just allow this. Okay, public and private access. No? Okay, you can allow or you can cancel this, no issues. So here we are going to use Android Manager and we'll be able to create or set up emulator. Okay. So guys, yes, when you open this, I mean, once this window will open, automatically sometimes you will get tip of the day and something, right? You can just close that window. No need to continue. So just close this kind of pop-up. Now it is time to understand how we can start the emulator. So guys, at the right-hand side, you can see there is a bell icon and there is one option available, device manager. Okay. So very first you need to go to the device manager, click on it. So by default, can you just little bit expand that window? Okay. So by default, when you open device manager, guys, you can see there is already one device is available, which is for Android 14 version. And you can just click on that play button and it will start executing that device. Okay, so let's start the emulator. You can see when you click, you are able to see this running devices. If this option you are not able to see, then you can just on the right hand side only, there is an option available running devices. You can click on that. So whenever it will start device in this particular option, running devices. And this is your emulator, guys. Okay, so while automating the application, either you can create emulator as per your need, or by default, whatever emulator is available or provided by the Android Studio, you can use that for automation purpose. So you can see now, this will also take some time, but you can see you are getting that connecting to emulator. And once it will connect, it will open the device, which is just a virtual device or virtual application. You can see the virtual device like your, original mobile device, guys. So this is the emulator which is started. Okay. And now again, you have to wait for automation purpose, right? Because it will take some time. And yes, finally, you will able to see the final devices opened. Okay. So currently it is still in the starting mode. So you have to wait. So you can see, guys, it will take some time and your device will start. Okay. So currently this is our emulator which is in started condition. Now what we can do, very first we need to check whether this particular emulator is available, because see, in automation we need to connect with this emulator, right? So we need emulator ID, right? Basically it's a device ID we need through which we are able to connect, and that is called a simple, your device ID that we can simple use in automation. And for that reason, we need to use one command, ADB devices. But ADB command will only work whenever you have a, simple environment variable set up on your machine. So after this step, minimize this window. You can just minimize Android Studio. So full Android Studio, you can minimize it, keep full studio. Yeah. Just keep device on as it is, right? And now you can close this window also, browser also you can close. And from search, you can open edit system environments. You can open edit system environments. Just search for system environments or environment variables. You can directly search for environment variable. See, there is an option you are getting directly actually, edit system environment. Yeah, type, no issues. Type that system environment. Yeah, you have to write environment. Okay, wait. Now you are getting that option, now edit the system environment variable, right? Click on that. Yeah, because of Android Studio, you might feel that system is little bit slow, but that's okay. Now here you can just open environment variable, click on environment variables option. So this is the last step, guys. We need to set up here JDK path as well as Android Studio path. Okay. Okay, so here you can see if you have already JDK path is available as a Java home in a user variable, then you can directly set up path for the Android Studio. Guys, the Java home, I have already covered this in the JDK session, like JDK recording, like how to set up Java environment variable. Okay, so you have to set up your JDK path. Now what we are going to do, we are going to set up your Android path. So guys, how to take the path? Let me explain. First open C drive. You have to go to your C drive. Okay. Then under C drive, you have to go to user section. Just go to users. Then select whatever user it is. Double click on that. You have to open that folder. So here guys, you will get one app data folder. Sometimes what happen if the app data folder is not available, I mean, sometimes it is hidden. So you have to show the hidden elements. For that, what you can do, you can just click on views option. Okay, just go to views. Under views, go to shows. Yeah. And under show, you can see there is a last option available, hidden item. Okay, currently all the items are visible. So you are getting that app data, you are able to see this, but sometimes if it is not visible, you need to open in this way. Okay, just select the element like app, the hidden element, show the hidden element and it will open. Then you need to double click on app data. You can see these three folders available. Double click on local. So open local folder. Under that, you can see there is an Android folder it create. So whenever you install Android Studio, you will get this folder by default. Okay, just wait. Then you need to double click and you need to open this folder. Under that, you can see SDK is available, which is a software development kit. Double click on SDK. Now guys, when you double click on SDK, these are the, you can see platform tools, build tools, these are the folders available, right? What we guys need to do it is, we need to set up, just double click this complete path. You need to take this path till SDK and you need to set up as an Android variable. So on the top, you can double click, you will get this path, copy this path, Control C, and you can open environment variable again, the same window which is already open, right? Yes. And here, first create under user variable, just click on new option. Behind edit, there is a new. Yes. Okay. Paste that path here under variable value. Okay. Paste that path. Fine. And under variable name, you have to write Android underscore home. This is the name of your Android variable. Okay. Just maintain the rule. You have to write it everything capital. So just write Android underscore home underscore. Variable name should be continue. I think you have given a space over there. Can you just remove that space? Yes. Again, it's capital. Home also need to be write the capital. So generally variable name need to be keep capital. Okay, fine. And then you can click on OK. Okay. Now you can do what? Here under system variable, you can see the next block, right? Here you need to click on the path option. Wait, kindly follow the step. Just click on path option. No need to click on new. Just wait. Just to click on path. Can you see that under system variable there is a path variable available? Yes. Just click on it. Now guys, please understand you don't need to click on new because it will be completely your system setup. When you just press new, automatically setup get update. So please just select the path and do click on edit, not new. Okay, perfect. And here you are going to set up again the JDK path as well as Android path. So what you need to do here, just click on new option now. You can click anywhere the blank. First of all, click on the blank window, I mean blank text. Then you can click on new. If it is not there, just click on new. Fine. And here, what you need to do, you need to set up first. I can see there is no JDK path available. So can you just come back to the previous environment variable and can you just take that JDK path? For now, you can cancel this window. Yeah, so that you can come back. Okay, now can you go to the Java home directly? You can see there is a Java home variable, right? Yeah, click on it. And just do click on edit and copy that particular path. Click on edit. Yes, copy this path. Okay, just close it. Yeah, now you can again go to path and just to edit. Edit, right? Again, you can go to new and paste here that path. Fine. So after this, You can simple go to one more new option. Okay, now I have shared you 3 commands. So one by one you have to paste it here. Okay, so first we can see Android Home Platform Tools. Copy that and you can add it here. So just click on new again and then you can add yes. Then you can again click on new and add the next command. So this is a variable we have designed, right? Android Home. So same variable and same, these are the options we'll be taking and just paste it one by one. Correct. And now again, you can take a new and just copy the last command. This is important. When you set up this Android Home, then only guys, you are able to see the emulator which is connected. Okay, so this path variables you need to set up properly. Now you can just click on OK button. And you can, yes, click on OK again. Yes, and you can cancel this window now. Okay, so now once the Java plus Android variable setup is completed, variable setup, now it is time to check that which device is connected, right? So currently you can see just, can you open Android Studio? Yes, we have already opened one device, guys. You can see this is your virtual device now. But whenever we start automation script, we need this device unique identification number, which is called UDID. Okay. So just to get that number, you need to do one more last step. What you need to do, just go to your SDK platform again. I mean, go to your C drive again. You have to open the path till SDK. Can you open that? Okay, you can see already we are in the same SDK path, right? So you have to open SDK. If you go back, let me show you one more time. Just go back. So till this, you are already aware how to open the path, correct? It is available under user, app, data, and local and Android. So when you double click on SDK, you'll be able to see there is one platform tools folder available. Double click on that. And just to get that unique device identification number, you can get this path. So just on the top, you can double click and you will get the path. On the top, on the top. No, not adb.exe. We just need a path of this entire folder. Just click anywhere on the side and just double click. Okay, this is the path, right? Copy this path, Control C. And then you can open your command prompt. So you need to keep your device running itself. Then only you are able to see the proper unique device identification number. Okay. Here you can write CD. Just change the directory. So CD space and you can paste that path. Hit enter key. Yes. And now you can write last command. Just write ADB space devices. Okay. Now hit the enter key and check that. Here you are able to see. Yes. Can you see that emulator 5554 device? So there is a one device simply attached with this particular machine and this is your emulator ID. Guys, please remember this ID we need in automation. Okay. So basically, this is how you guys are able to understand how to install, Appium on an Android or let's say on a Windows platform. So guys, we have done a lot of things in this particular video. I will request just have some patience and follow each and every proper step because we have just completed 4 steps. We have installed very first Appium server along with the node. Then I have covered how to install Appium inspector. Third step, how to install Android Studio for emulator. And then you need to do this last step, environment variable setup. So that with this path, you are able to open your Android device. I mean, you are able to connect with that UDID number. So now how to automate the applications using this Appium, that like those videos I will be sharing very soon. But for the time, yes, till the time, just complete this installation step, follow this recording. and do complete the installation, guys. Thank you, everyone. That's all for the video. Thanks for watching.